Hello. Welcome to our Tuesday Dance and Meditation Day. People dancing out of the room. I'd like to welcome you to today. I think hopefully we'll have an interesting moment to share of quiet and stillness. Today I thought we would start with, after I'm done talking, that we would do a little body scan today, a little relaxing of our bodies, and move into our little meditation. And we end with our may I feel blessed and may I feel safe. We're looking into Chukat and Balak, the two Torah portions this week, but Chukat really is the one that I'm thinking about more. Maybe tomorrow I'll bring us to the other one, although I did mention Balak yesterday a little bit. There is the first two sections of this Torah portion are most curious. The first part is about a red heifer, that there is supposedly a heifer that was perfectly red without any blemishes, and that was offered as a special sacrifice. It was burned, and the ashes were used for healing. Two things on this. Number one, in modern times, there's never been a red heifer. When I was living in Israel in 1990, they cloned or genetically engineered or something like that a red heifer. They were bragging about this near Beersheba on a moshav. And as it turned out, a week later, they found one silver hair on this red heifer, and it was disqualified. According to the Torah, there can't be a single blemish on it, so it was disqualified. So really, there has never been one. My wife was in the TV show, Dig, which is an Israeli program from maybe 5 years ago. And in that TV show, it was on USA, I believe, and it was a 10-episode special program. And in that, the first scene is a red heifer being born in Holland or something. And that red heifer they entrust the red heifer to this young yeshiva bacher, and he ends up having to take the heifer from Amsterdam, I think it was Amsterdam, to Israel, and that's a big part of the show. Anyway, if you want to check that out, Dig, it was on USA Network. So the curious part about the red heifer is that while you are making it, while you're burning the animal and doing all that, if the ashes touch you, you're declared unclean. Yet, if you're unclean, the way to become pure and clean is by using the same ashes that make you unclean if you inadvertently touch them. So that which makes you unclean also makes you clean. Next scene in Chukat. There are snakes that go around biting people. And anybody who's bit by this snake, obviously, that's poisonous venom, and they die. So Moses is asked to make a copper standard that has a stick on it, and wrapped around the stick is a copper snake. I don't think this is the one, but it may be. Cedar Sinai, if you look at Cedar Sinai's symbol, it is a snake wrapped around a standard. I believe that is from this Torah portion, although it may be, I think there's a Greek version of that also that is used with the Hippocratic Oath. So it is either the Greek version or it is the Hebrew Jewish version, but here's the point. So they're bit by a snake and they get sick. If you want to be healed, you need to merely stare at the snake that Moses made on this copper standard. You stare at the snake and you're healed. That which declares you unclean makes you clean. And so I was pondering this concept of those things that hurt us, but might also be the thing that saves us. Or There may be something in your life that's causing you pain and distress. The only way to get through it is to confront it, is to bring it into your life again, not run away from it, but to actually bring it in and use the same thing that has given you these negative feelings or these, I don't want to use the word sickness, but let's just say negative feeling, difficulty, that sometimes we need to confront that exact thing that's given us the difficulty in order to get through it, in order to pass through it, in order to be cleansed from it. And I think that there are a lot of things that we go through in our lives that we either don't deal with, allow them to fester inside of us, keep the feeling of pain, and just say, okay, I'm going to live with it, instead of trying to go and figure out how we can get rid of this pain, how you can get rid of the sorrow, how you can get rid of whatever it is. It's giving you difficulty. That's something I think is worthwhile thinking about. Those places where it's either tough for you, or you feel bad, or you're angry, or whatever it is that you're feeling, it's something that's taking you away from the feeling of stillness and the feeling of worthiness. And confront that exact thing. Go straight to it. Bring it out. Another way to think of it is lean into it a little bit. So if there's a thought that's bothering you, if there's something that's bothering you, lean further into that thing to see if you can be cleansed from it. Just like the snake, just like the red heifer. And I think it does a couple of things. One of the main things that it does is it brings everything out into the open. It calls it what it is, and it recognizes, okay, I need to deal with this thing that's in front of me that we might be staying away from. So I just wanted to start with that idea of that which hurts us might be able to help us. The last way to think about this is if you're having difficulty with a person, the only way to get through that is to talk with that person. I don't think we can solve our problems by thinking them through. If it's with somebody else, the only way is to have that person right in front of you. That which makes us impure can also make us pure. So that's something for us to think about as we go into our meditation. We're going to do a 3-minute body scan as we go through. I'm going to go pretty quickly. It could take an entire half hour for that, but I want us to get time in with some stillness. So get yourself in a comfortable position, and let's just start with a deep breath. One more, in through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm sorry, I have to be a little louder. Could you shut the door, please? Seems a little loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Here we go. Wait a minute. I got to take care of that. I'm really sorry. It's really loud, guys. I'm so sorry for that. This is what happens when you have 4 people living in a house and we all need our space. Okay. So as we begin, we're going to scan our bodies, and as we do, let's see if we can find a relaxed state for every part of our body. Let's start with the top of our head. The top of our head, We breathe in and we breathe out. And let it all relax out. We breathe in. And just relax the top of your head. And let's bring it into our face and our ears and our jaw. And as we breathe in and breathe out, just let all of that area relax into itself and sink down. Here we go. See if you can really feel your entire face relax and just sink down into it. One more breath for your face. Sometimes when we move to relax it, we realize just how tense it actually was. Let's move to our neck and our shoulders. And as we breathe in and breathe out, just allow it to just melt away. And here we go, breath in. Just let it all just sink down into your chair. And we move to our arms and we breathe in and out and relax your arms. Let them just relax and sink into each other. Perhaps they even become a little heavier than usual. And now let's move to our chest and our midsection of our bodies, and we breathe in and out and feel it get larger and smaller. Relax it completely. Let's move to our stomach. As we breathe in, feel your stomach grow, and as you breathe out, feel the air go out of it. And let's move down to our hips and our buttocks and our lower back. And we breathe in, breathe the air into that area, and then let it all just relax as you breathe out. We breathe in. And let the air just relax that whole area of your body so that it sinks into the chair and it feels heavy and light at the same time. Just relax through it. And we move to our thighs and our knees. And we breathe in and just allow them to relax as we breathe out. Move down to our calves and shins. And see if you can feel that connection between your upper leg and your feet. We breathe in and let out all of the tension in your calves or your shins as we breathe out. And we finally end on our feet. Feel where your feet's touching the ground, how it interacts with it. And we breathe in and out and allow your feet to totally relax. And now let's take one breath for our entire body, allowing the body to relax into itself. And we breathe in. One more breath. Let's bring ourselves to our breath now. In this relaxed state. We're just being still. We're not fixing anything, just breathing normally. Don't push it, just allow it to be. If your body needs a bigger breath, just take it. I know I say some rules here, but they're not really rules. They're just invitations. And let us remember to just allow things to be as they are for this moment. We don't need to fix it. Don't need to solve anything. We just need to breathe and be. As your mind takes you away from your breath, just remember to bring it back in love and kindness, in chesed. Just back to your breath. Back to just being. Being in the now. Let's not go on autopilot. Just keep ourselves in this moment, even with the sounds around you, and even with the feelings inside of your body. What is all of that right this second? As we have about 3 minutes left, I invite us all to ask for feelings of blessing and safety. With each breath, you ask, may I feel safe? May I feel blessed? May I feel blessed and safe? May I feel blessed? May I feel safe? May I feel blessed and safe? With each breath, offer yourself the feeling of blessing. Know how you're blessed. Know how you're blessed, those things that are blessings in your life. Where are you blessed? But notice it and then feel it. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. You may know you're safe. You may be safe. But to feel safe is important. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. Let us offer that to ourselves. On each breath, allowing yourself to relax into it, to feel the feelings of blessing and safety as we go through this difficult time. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. If there's one you need more than the other, you can ask that over and over if you'd like. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. And for our final several breaths, let's just really concentrate on our breath, our stomach, the air coming in and out, how it makes you feel. Thank you for joining me today. I felt there were some distractions in the room here today. I hope that it wasn't so bad for you. And may you feel blessed and may you feel safe. Have a beautiful evening.